What's up, y'all? Tyler Crone back again with another episode of Caffeinated Questions. Today I have my boy, lifelong friend here, Jordan Fields, pro bodybuilder. When he became a pro, he was physique bodybuilder specifically, and when he became a pro, he was the second youngest ever at the time, right?
Yeah, second youngest.
So we've known each other since 7th grade, been boys ever since middle school. And now we own a training company together called CF2 Training Systems. So if y'all are interested in any type of training, if you're an athlete, bodybuilder, just want to lose some weight, get in shape, all ages, doesn't matter, male or female, I'll link our website below so y'all can hit that up too. Alright, so let's get started with these questions. And we have his pup here. This is Louie.
Come here, Louie.
He ain't gonna let me pick him up.
Come here.
This is Louie, little Frenchie. He's kind of wild. First question, and he hasn't seen these questions. If you haven't seen the show before, the way it works is I ask normal questions. Could be anything from what's your favorite color to something crazy, something you wouldn't expect, like who would win in a fight, Donald Trump or Obama. Like, it could be anything, literally. So, all right, first question. Since he's a bodybuilder, if you have to go one go-to song before a heavy set during working out, what would it be?
Man, I gotta go back to my roots, man. It's always like a hardcore trap, like Yo Gotti song.
Like a rap song? Hardcore rap, some Memphis rap?
Some hardcore OG Memphis rap.
May not follow, since I know you, you may not follow celebs too much, but who is your favorite celebrity couple, if you have one?
Celebrity couple right now.
Or it could be even like an Instagram couple type of thing, if they're, Instagram famous.
Probably Katie Hearn and Hayden Snyder, man. I think they're one of my favorite.
That's a good one.
They're real humble people, and seem to be a good idol when it comes to fitness couples and stuff like that, when it's social media wise. So.
Yeah, I think they handle their stuff well. They're pretty respectable.
Yeah,
they don't have like crazy drama going on. Like,
no, and they're really open with everything that they got going on in their life, which is pretty cool too. People like to see that even though famous people, even though they're famous, they still have a normal lifestyle. So.
Yeah, I agree. Will you vote in the 2020 election?
Man, I'm not really huge into politics. Given that, I work for a government company, so I have to hear it all day. I'll probably vote just because that's what we do, but I'm not huge on it.
All right. Do you prefer a hot or cold vacation?
To me, I think vacation, like a staple vacation, is always at the beach. That's what I feel like when I grew up, that's what it always was. So a hot vacation for sure.
It was cool, like when we went snowboarding and went to Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
If you follow me on YouTube, you can see that video as well. But I always do videos of when I go on vacations. But it was cool for like a first time thing, and I would want to go back. But I definitely agree, like beach is where I want to go like once a year. It seems like. Here's a funny one. Who would win in a fight, you or Cody Garbrandt? So for those of you who don't know, Cody Garbrandt he's not anymore actually, but he was the world champion for the 135-pound class in the UFC. So that means he fights at 135, he probably walks around 150.
Yeah.
So world-class fighter, but he only weighs 150. I've seen him fight. I know he can fight. And you're 6'4", weigh what?
About 228, 230 right now. Okay,
230, 6'4", and I've met him. He's my 5'8". He probably walks around at 150.
Yeah.
So what would you say?
Man, honestly, I'm gonna have to give it up to him. He's a professional fighter. That's what he does for a living. I'm not gonna sit there and hold myself over that. But if it was a physique competition, I think I got him.
Yeah, I definitely think you do. He's not that swole, but and y'all are both tatted about the same too.
We got a lot of tattoos.
Like head to toe tatted, and
I'm gonna let him do his job, man. I think he'd probably get me on that one.
If you have a celebrity crush, who would it be?
A celebrity crush. I feel like one of the more attractive celebrities, in my opinion, would be Jessica Alba. I think that's always been my go-to.
Okay. Yeah, she's kind of like, I feel like I haven't seen her in a while though.
No,
she doesn't like do movies and stuff much anymore. It seems like.
I think she keeps to herself. I mean, I don't follow her on social media or anything, but yeah, I haven't seen her in any movies. But I'm sure she's done her fair share, and got her money and she's living her life. She's doing her.
Do you want to settle down with your family in the future in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, where we live now?
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. My girlfriend's currently moving up here, Cassie. She's going to be up here May 10th. And yeah, we're looking to try to, settle down, maybe start a family, get a house out here. I think we're going to try to progress our lives out here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and make the best of it. It's definitely a lot better than Memphis. Y'all know that's where we come from and that's where we grew up, and it's much better out here. So
yeah, there's a reason we both made our way out here, that's for sure.
Man,
Memphis will always be home and where a lot of my family is and where we grew up, but it influenced us to be the men that we are today. But I like to think that my kids will grow up in a better environment,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If you had one meal before you die, what would it be? What's your favorite meal?
One meal before I die, and I think it's gonna have to be like a big porterhouse steak, twice baked potato.
Loaded.
Oh yeah, all
to
the way.
The brim.
I want all the trimmings on it. I want all the trimmings. A side of asparagus with like a Caesar salad, like a house salad of some sort, man. That's always just like something that I feel like is just so good, like, I don't know, it's just always been my staple meal.
I used to hate salad when I was younger, and then as
Yeah.
I got older, I kind of like almost crave it sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I like it, and then it complements some meals well, like steak.
Yeah.
I feel like a salad before steak, it complements it so well.
Yeah.
Keep it on the food topic, coming from a Hawaiian guy over here, do pineapples belong on pizza?
Absolutely.
Oh,
I put pineapple on every pizza I order.
Hell no, I don't like
yeah.
pineapples on pizza.
For those of y'all that don't know who I am, the pizzas that I eat are not a normal pizza. So I would get an Alfredo sauce pizza with pineapples, Canadian bacon, and jalapenos. If you don't like that pizza, don't talk to me. Alright? That's the best pizza on this planet, in my opinion.
And I will say, in his defense, the Alfredo pizza, he put me on that, and that's what I get every time now. Alright, let's keep going. How many kids do you want?
Right now, man, I think 2 is ideal. I think that's what me and Cassie have discussed. Wanting 2 kids, obviously 1 boy, 1 girl, but my luck would probably end up being 2 girls. So, there's no women on my dad's side, or there's no women on my mom's side, that have been produced. It's all males that all the people have had, all the family members have had. So,
You think you might get the 2 girls?
I may get screwed on that. Not screwed. I mean, I think a girl would be a blessing, but I know I'm gonna get. I gave my parents hell. A girl's gonna definitely give me hell. So
now this is a speed round. So speed round is whatever word I say, you just say the first word that comes to your mind.
All right.
All right. You ready?
All right.
Peanut butter.
Jelly.
Thong.
Ass.
Biceps.
Triceps.
Australia.
Sydney.
Wine.
Box wine. Franzia.
TV show.
TV show. Right now, Game of Thrones.
Okay. Goat.
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 Michael Jordan.
Hell yeah. Bodybuilding.
Phil Heath.
Weed.
I want some.
Purple.
Weed.
Weed. Okay. All right, that's the speed round. Now back to some regular questions.
All right.
Who's the greatest bodybuilder of all time?
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the physique that I admire the most, Serge Nubret, I think always had a really, really, really strong physique. And then like Sean Roden. I don't know if y'all can see this man.
So, Serge Nubret and Sean Roden, would that be your 2? And I guess so. You're going off of greatest bodybuilder ever, as in the physique that they brought to the table.
Yeah,
not based on championships.
Not based on what they've won. I mean, if that's the case, then I mean, we're talking. Lee Haney is one. I think he's won the most.
Yeah, Lee Haney.
Don't hold me to that. I haven't been,
Yeah, Lee Haney and
brushed
then
up on my
Ronnie Coleman and was right behind
Ronnie
him.
Coleman, yeah, Ronnie Coleman had a great physique when he first started.
Arnold,
Arnold, yeah.
on the most.
I mean, honestly, with me, the person, the physique I admire the most is Lou Ferrigno, because I mean, damn, dude, being 6'5" and 340 pounds. I mean, I'm 6'4", and that's 100 pounds more than what I weigh. So I mean, I couldn't imagine the dedication that it takes to build a physique that way, either with or without drugs. You know, like I've done both as well. So it's, you know, I want to be open about it. It's very difficult with help and without help. So that's the person that I try to aspire to be like, because I don't know how I can ever be that big, you know. But
it takes a lot to put that type of mass on that frame.
On a tall frame, yeah. For us tall guys, I mean, this isn't an excuse, but I mean, our muscle heads are X amount longer than most people's. So I mean, we have to be able to make it look denser, wider, taller, larger. You know, we have to add that much more mass to it because it's spread out over a longer frame.
So you're going with Lou Ferrigno?
Yeah, Lou Ferrigno's gonna be my final answer.
Okay.
Final answer. Sorry, that was a long
No,
spell.
it's all good. We're passionate about bodybuilding. I'm sure some of the people who follow, at least some of them are as well, so they'll probably like to hear it. Do you think we should restrict guns, restrict the people who can buy them, or neither? If you had to choose one of those.
Restrict the people that can buy them, and I think there should be like a test, a mental examination. Like you have to go through a psychiatrist. Like you have to be examined by the government for you know, I guess, for a period of time or whatever, for them to analyze and see that, okay, this guy's suitable to, you know, carry a firearm. He doesn't have any issues. He's not mentally unstable. He doesn't have a past history. You know, his family seems fine. You know, like I think that's what it's gonna have to boil down to.
I can agree with that. Yeah, I think that it's more about restricting what people have the guns than it is restricting the guns itself. Yeah. Because you're not getting to the root of the problem if you do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, they just make it's too easy to get guns nowadays. I mean,
yeah.
Let's be real. You go to a gun show. I mean, before you can go to a gun show and they don't even do background checks. You can just buy the gun and leave. You know, so they don't even know.
Which is illegal, but it is not. There's not people enforcing the law.
Yeah,
there is the
exactly.
point. Yeah. Okay. Favorite color?
Man, purple.
Okay. How old were you when you had your first kiss?
I have no clue, man. Probably in daycare sometime when I was a kid, acting a fool. I don't know. I was probably like 6, 7.
6 or 7?
Yeah.
What age should weed be legal?
I definitely think it should be 21. Same age as drinking, for sure,
okay.
Because you need to be just as responsible with weed as you should anything else. Given the fact that it can impair like your reaction time with things, you're a little bit slower, or you may react differently to certain things, you know. So you definitely need to be an adult, I would say. I'm not saying that all 21-year-olds are adults. There's not a lot out there that are actually adults at the age of 21.
This is true.
Yeah, I think 21.
Okay.
Good solid age.
21. All right. Would you rather give up social media or sweets?
Good question. I think social media is more unhealthy for you than sweets are. You can control sweets. Sometimes you can't control the social media thing. You think it's more of like a lifestyle now for a lot of people. You just wake up, first thing you want to go to is social media before food, breakfast, taking care of yourself or your animal or whatever.
That's very true.
You know, I definitely want to keep my sweets around social media and go on.
Your younger brother's age, my younger sister's age, youngest of my younger sister's age, and below them, I think that they would have a very stern, I'll give up sweets first answer. Because for them, they grew up and it's like everything to them. And I think that I don't like that it is. I guess I'll say
us growing up, we were outside playing and stuff, you know, back in the 90s. Because there wasn't the social media thing until when we got, you know, a little bit older. Maybe I think about, 14, 15 is when social media started coming out, 13.
Yeah, that was just Twitter and Facebook. And
or
then
MySpace or whatever it was called.
Instagram wasn't until we got out of high school.
Yeah.
It was right when we got out of high school.
The Instagram, Snapchat stuff didn't blow up until after 2012, 11, 10 when we all graduated and whatnot. I'm 25, he's 26, so we're not old.
He's my little brother.
We're creeping up there.
What age should alcohol be legal? Do you think 21's good then? You said 21 for...
Yeah, I mean, I think 21, but I mean, you got people that are grown getting DUI, so it's just hard to say drinking age. I mean, you know, like obviously people that at the age of 45 that obviously can't control their alcohol consumption. So it's hard to put a number on that, but yeah, I'd have to say 21 is probably a solid answer.
Okay. Will you compete again in bodybuilding?
You know, I don't have any desire to compete again right now, right off the bat, because I got so much going on in life. I work a lot. Cassie's moving up here. We got a bunch of trips planned this year. We're trying to start our life, you know, save money, get a house, do that whole thing. So competing, it takes a lot of time. It's a lot of stress on a relationship, and it's a lot of money. So right now, that's not like a priority in my life because it's not something that gives me money, and it's not like a main source of income. So it's not anything that I hold really high on my priority list at the moment. So if I compete, it'll be after I've settled in, you know, with everything I'm going to do, you know, in the future. And
comeback run.
Yeah, comeback run. Yeah, maybe when I'm in my 30s or something, we'll see. But I mean, for right now, for the next couple of years, I don't think I'm going to compete.
Okay.
I'm going to definitely stay in shape though. I mean, I want to get in shape to where, like, if I wanted to compete and feel froggy, you know, just because someone wants to talk some shit, yeah, I'd be like, all right, man, I'll step on stage.
I'm gonna have to go seek out somebody to like tell them to talk shit to you so I can see my boy compete again.
Yeah, I'm just in competition with myself right now. I'm just trying to get back in shape. I've been all natural. I haven't taken any drugs, any testosterone replacement therapy or anything, and I mean, it's been over a year now. I'm still in decent shape. I can still hold my own, but it's definitely a game changer when it comes to competing and doing that lifestyle for 4 years and then becoming a normal person again. You know, you got to actually accept it and things change. But if I wanted to compete, I think I could. I think I still got it for sure, but it's not something I just want to do right now.
I hear you. Okay. Last question, and then we're gonna do an either or section where I give two things and you got to pick one of the two.
Right.
So last question though is, what age did you lose your V card?
I think it was like something like my freshman year, like my 8th grade summer going into freshman year. So how old are you then? About 14?
Yeah, I was going to say 13, 14.
About 14, probably about 14 years old, I would say.
Now for the either or section, energy drink or coffee?
You know, I feel like coffee does more for me than an energy drink does. So I think I'm going to go with coffee. I mean, I could drink a Red Bull and it does absolutely nothing for me. Like, it's just a flavored drink. It's like drinking a Coke. Like, it doesn't do anything. Yeah. People say that like Cokes give them energy and shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I've never, because it has caffeine in it, right? So like,
yeah, but
you would think, but I think what it is for like bodybuilders or those in the fitness industry, if you've ever taken pre-workout for any length of time, it's got like 5 times the amount of pre-workout as a Coke.
There's no drink that's going to amount to anything to give you a fucking boost of energy. I don't give a shit who you are. I'm 230 pounds and 6'4". I can freaking drink a case of Cokes and that's not going to give me any fucking energy to go to the gym. I'm just going to go to sleep.
Make you feel bad. The sugar and the come down
like
from like
shit.
The insulin spike.
Like I get that. You get that weird feeling in the back of your throat, like that. It feels like all the sugar's just collected up in the back.
Like a
fucking
Coke
disgusting.
phlegm.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, it's like you're blowing bubbles from the back of your throat. It's like sugar bubbles. Like
gross. Yeah, man. When people like say they need to grab like a soda for energy, it's like I just kind of laugh inside. Like, what?
Yeah, how fat are you?
Yeah.
Like, sorry, like I'm not trying to be disrespectful,
general,
but that's if you go to a Coke for energy, you have a fucking problem. I'm just telling you that right now. Like, you need to get with the program and realize like you have an issue.
America
have a issue.
America has an issue.
Yeah,
like a whole,
like even for people that go to pre-workout before a gym or before your training session. Like, I'm a victim of it. I'm about to drink a pre-workout right now and go to the gym. But if like that's your dire thing, like you can't work out unless you have pre-workout, you have a problem. It's an addiction.
So chicken or beef?
Chicken for sure. I get tired of beef. I mean, I'm a steak guy. I eat steak a lot. I eat beef a lot as well. But you eat so much beef, it gets kind of old after a minute.
Okay. Electric or acoustic?
Acoustic. I like the natural sound.
He has an acoustic in the corner over there, so I knew that was going to be his answer, but still wanted to ask.
Yeah, I like the acoustic.
Dark or light liquor?
I like a dark every now and then, but preferably if it's like a regular type thing. If I'm going out for a social drink, it's generally a light liquor.
I know you don't do either one of these, but cigs or Juul?
I don't do either. Yeah, I don't do either one, but I would prefer, I guess, a Juul because it doesn't have the scent of a cigarette. It's just like the smell of that makes you want to fucking throw up. It's nasty. Yeah.
Denzel Washington or Will Smith's movies?
Damn. You know, that's a question right there that's hard to answer. Denzel's an OG. I gotta give it to him. He's an OG for sure. He's been around the block for a minute. Will Smith is the young Denzel, I feel like. So it's like they're one and the same. So so if I give it to Denzel, I'm giving it to Will as well. But I'm gonna go with Denzel first. He's the OG for sure.
I think I'd probably have the same answer. Denzel's just, to me, he's the best actor of all time. Everyone's got opinion. That's a very opinionated thing, but I think he's like, when I see his movies, there's never a movie of his that I've seen where I didn't like think, damn, like this is a good movie. This is a good storyline. Like he's acting really well. I'm believing it. You know.
Yeah, my two favorite actors are Denzel and Robert De Niro. Those are my two favorite
De Niro's
ones.
a good one too, and just the style of movies Robert De Niro's in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just the OGs.
All right, so that's all the questions, y'all. Y'all got to know Jordan Fields a little bit better. I'm gonna put his handle for Instagram down below.
My name growing up was Jfizzy. Like, that was my whole nickname through football, wrestling, everything we had growing up in sports, baseball. So that's where that whole fizzy thing, kind of physical, and all that came from that. So
yeah, so we put those two together. We're putting our minds together and all of our knowledge throughout the years, and we're gonna continue. I want to grow as a team in the future as well. I want to have some more trainers under us as well. We're gonna have merchandise. We're gonna have. We continue constantly to edit the site and make it better. We're gonna come out with ebooks. There's all kinds of stuff. We're gonna have in-person training eventually. All kinds of stuff for you guys, and we've already got clients with great transformations to show y'all from the past. So I'm gonna link all of that down below where you can find everything there on the website. And you know, if you're interested in making a life change, getting healthier, if you want to be shredded, if you want to be swole, no matter what your goal is, be an athlete, more athletic, hit us up. We can help you. And then that's it for this episode of Caffeinated Questions. Chrome out.
Girls are like tattoos, I ain't that dude, but they fucks with me. Got good girls that don't fill the cup and don't give it up, but they fucks with me. Got girls in